I'm actually a homebody kasi I don't really usually go out. I'm very private when it comes to anything that's personal to me. But somehow, this concert really inspired me to give out a huge portion of my life when I was young, when I was starting, para makita at malaman ng mga tao kung why did I start the idea and why did I start a foundation, which is the AR Foundation, and how I really did came up with the concert, which is Forward. So, malalaman nila yan kasi since it's a documentary concert, it will be insightful and people will find a lot of purpose into it. Kasi gano'n naman talaga, when we do something in life, hindi mo naman siya gagawin kung walang dahilan. And one of the main reasons why I really pushed this idea and this concept and this organization to move forward was really because of what I have experienced during my childhood. Before Richard Faulkerson actually met Alden Richards. Doon tayo sa hindi showbiz part. Kasi nga, right now, it's basically Forward, meet Richard Reyes Faulkerson Jr. Ang rejections naman kasi hindi mo lang yan nai-experience kapag artista ka. All of us have experienced that. And one of the reasons why I championed for scholarship programs and granting scholarships was, me myself, I've experienced that. Yung gustong-gusto mo mag-aral pero wala kang pambayad ng tuition fee. Somehow, the idea of yung hindi hadlang ang kahirapan sa edukasyon, actually, medyo isa siyang attribute sa mga kabataan natin kung bakit hindi sila nakakapagpatuloy ng pag-aaral. Because they don't have the resources. So, I want to break that cycle wherein you get to be reliant with other people para lang ma-achieve mo yung dreams mo. I want the foundation to be there for these kids para kahit paano they will find comfort and they will find an organization that will help them achieve their goals in life without asking anything in return. So the only thing that we are asking for these scholars is to continue the idea of kindness na natutunan nila sa amin and to also be they give back to other people na kahit hindi na sa amin. Kasi gano'n naman eh. Para ma-create natin yung unending ripple of kindness, we have to start somewhere. And this foundation is the start of that. Medyo ni-reassess ko at binalikan ko yung how I prepare for a concert. Kasi basically, the past concerts that I've had are all performance concerts. It focused more on the showcase of the singing and dancing ability of me. So ngayon, the motivation right now for this concert is really about purpose. What is this purpose all about? Why are we pushing this purpose forward? Kasi parang doon pa lang sa konsepto na yun, na iba na agad yung motivation ng lahat ng tao. Not only me, but all of the people who are behind the whole the AR Foundation and the whole concert, the Forward concert. So it gave us a different motivation. Iba yung gana ng mga tao knowing that this concert is really for a cause. They're gonna be able, ganun yung sinasabi ko sa kanila when we were doing this. I make them part of the foundation, of their, I'm giving them the credit for this. Kasi, syempre, yun, like what I've said, hindi naman kailangan pag sinabing tutulong ka sa ibang tao, kailangan pera lang. You can always contribute to a certain cause kahit sarili mo lang yung present. And that's one of the things that I've learned with this project that we're in. And I can see to these people na kapag ganun yung binigay mong motivation sa kanila, iba sila mag-work. And most especially din sa akin, iba yung passion ko dito. Talagang, and this concert is the concert na talagang sobrang hands-on ako since I've also produced this. So talagang ang sarap paghirapan kasi alam mo yung kapupuntahan niya. It's all about time management at the end of the day. It's all about putting up your priorities first. Kasi ako, whenever I wake up in the morning, makikita nila yan sa concert, part of the docu yan. First things first ako talaga. Ano yung dapat mo nang gawin before doing the non-important things? Parang yun muna yung inuuna ko. Siguro yung setting up your goal in a day. Iba yung setting up mo ng goal for a day, setting up your goal for the week, setting up your goal for the month, and setting up your goal for the year. Magkakaiba yun. May short term and long term. So that's also the reason why siguro I was able to come up with this despite of my busy schedule. Kasi I strongly believe that the word busy is just an excuse para hindi mo magawa yung mga bagay na dapat mo pang gawin, na dapat bigyan mo ng importance. So, pag busy kasi ako busy ako sa ganito. It's just an excuse. It's all about time management. And I guess isa yun sa mga na-master ko since ng pandemic. Malungkot siya in the past years na that we've been all in this situation. Like when pag nasa Itbulaga kami, we always do the show with a lot of audiences. And of course, yun nga, nangyari si Alden's reality, wala ring audience. It's a different setup and it kind of make me sad to be in that kind of setup. But right now, na medyo lumuluwag na nga siya, siguro after this forward concert, yung next concert naman natin would be face-to-face na. Kasi ang dami na ring bansa na nag-open for it. So, syempre susunod na rin tayo doon. But right now, digital muna tayo for the beginning of the year because this will air on January 30. At least, syempre, para ma-champion din natin yung cause ng foundation. Kasi yun yung sabi ko na parang we have this foundation, parang gawin na nating big yung launch niya na hindi lang natin siya in-announce sa news and social media, but let's make something out of it na mas may intindihan ng mga tao. Where did this whole idea came about? How did this idea came about? So that's the purpose of this concert. Actually, it's not really the journey of Alden, but the journey of Richard Faulkerson. That I realize. Yun nga, I don't want to create a stigma that Richard Faulkerson Jr. and Alden Richards are separate people. They're the same person, but just different in perspective. Kumbaga, that's also gonna be divulged on the detail of the documentary concert once they watched it. And parang ako, being RJ, being Richard Faulkerson, I guess that's one of the reasons why I pushed through with this. Kasi I want to break a certain cycle. The cycle of not being able to go to school because of financial incapacity. Because I've experienced that myself. So I want the foundation to be there. I want us to be there for these people, especially these kids who are really eager to learn and to finish schooling, yet they're incapable or hindi nila kayang ma-sustain. I want to be part of it. I want the foundation to be part of it para matulungan sila. And sobrang laking bagay kasi ng mga personal experiences kung bakit namin naisip lahat ng to. Parang the best way talaga to be able to know how a certain situation feels like is really to be in that situation and experience it firsthand. Kagaya nga ng cliche saying na experience is the best teacher. It really is. So that's one of the main reasons and motivations why I came up with this project. I guess the objectives and goals for different people changes depending on the circumstance that will come their way, especially now. And love is just there. Andyan lang yan. And apparently, dun sa time na I wanted to, I'm really open about it. Dumating to eh. And this will help a lot of people. This will parang give more reach and mas masarap siyang gawing legacy sa buhay. Kasi andyan lang yung love. And I get the whole stigma of love when it comes to the Philippine showbiz industry. But medyo iba yung way na tinataha ko ngayon. Iba yung focus ko ngayon. So right now, I'm really focused on this foundation and the concert actually. So yun nga, nag-iiba siya as time goes by. Actually, every day, nag-iiba yung priorities. Parang I gain more than stooping down to their level. I mean, to all celebrities, parang being the bigger person and being the better person is what really counts. I mean, these people, they have no identity. They're just they just create dummy accounts and try to put you down. And it's been a culture, especially now na talagang sobrang nag-skyrocket yung social media because of the pandemic. But yung detractions kasi and yung mga negative comments they say about me, I find different ways and let my success answer those negative connotation.
Wow.
So, doon na lang. Mas magpo-focus ako doon rather than to go head on against them. It's a waste of time para sa akin. Actually, the whole process of creating this concert was difficult. But for some reason, everything fell into place. And I guess that's one of the signs na this project was meant to happen. So, ang dali eh. We come up with an idea, we come up with options, we throw it, we brainstorm about it, and then it comes out perfectly. So, isa yun sa mga nag-push sa amin kung bakit parang, this is meant to happen because everything fell into place. And naging very rewarding siya as our journey goes by. Every single day, may nadidiscover kami to ourselves, to what this concert is all about. What also inspires me about this concert is how the actual people who's working in this concert are actually moved by it. So, ang dami ring na-inspire ng mga taong involved sa concert na parang, pwede pala to. We can create a purpose concert pala na hindi lang puro all about performances and guests. So, I'm very, very happy about how things came about. Bago mabuo yung AR Foundation, hindi ko na inakala na ang dami ko na palang scholars. Actually, I have 14. Two of them are college graduates already. Isang BS Electrical Engineering and one of BS Information Technology. And I still have 12 scholars ongoing. So sa actual concert, actually hindi ko pa rin sila na-meet. Kasi nga, I don't really publicize my charity work. So I just ask other people to help them na ako na lang yung sa akin, ako na lang yung kausap, and then I tell them na don't say it was me. Don't tell these people na ako yung tumulong. So, parang, ayun, nagulat ako na ganun na sila kadami. I haven't actually met them, pero we're gonna have a sit-down siguro later this week or next week, later this week or the week after next week para makilala ko naman sila kahit papano. And siguro, yun yung nilook forward ko. So, kamusta na sila ngayon? I've been doing this for the past 8 years already. So, gusto kong makita parang kamusta na sila ngayon now na hindi na nagiging hadlang yung pag-aaral nila sa pag-achieve nila sa gusto nilang marating sa buhay. Hindi kasi siya planado, Albert eh. Parang at this age, gusto ko ito na ako. At this age, gusto ko ganito na ako. Wala kasi siyang ganun eh. So I guess that's also one of the beauties of not putting deadlines in your life. I'm not a fan of deadlining. And deadlines pagdating, like kasi syempre may culture tayo. At this age, dapat successful ka na. You have the time, all the time in the world that you need to be successful and to achieve the goals that you want in life. Don't let other people set that for you. So that's how I live my life every day. I am the boss of my own life, no one else. And syempre si Lord ang mas boss ko, pero kumbaga just let it flow. Work hard, you have a goal. Pero don't let other people dictate your deadline. Walang ganun. There's no such thing. Parang ikaw ang bahala. You are your pilot. Yes, right now kasi before AR Foundation started, dalawa lang kami ni Mama Ted na, Ma, hanap ka nga ng scholars kasi bagong sweldo ako eh. So, ganun ako. Every time I sumasahod ako sa work, I seek to it that every month I have a charity work. No matter how big or small, as long as there's a certain portion of my salary that will go to charity. So, iba-iba yon. Parang meron sa mga animal welfare, home for the aged, bayampunan, education. But education was my main purpose. So, right now that we officiated the foundation, we have selected people who will become part of the screening team dun sa mga scholars natin na gustong mag-apply for scholarship. Kasi right now, at the stage 1 of the project development of AR Foundation, we're just at the stage of granting scholarships for these kids. And then, but we have a long-term plan. We have a goal. Ito, by this year, dapat andito na tayo. Para hindi lang naiipit sa pag-grant ng scholarships. So we can help a lot more. Mas marami pa tayong matulungan in the future. Kumbaga yung mga bata na meron tayo ngayon, sila yung first stage of it. So the foundation has a long plan. Meron na kaming 5-year projection kung saan namin gustong pumunta. So I have a really good team behind me. Kasi right now, it's all over the country. The scholars is all over the country. So that's from kinder to K-12 to college. Na-cater natin all markets right now. Yung 14 na meron tayo. Mas lumalim yung understanding ko sa salitang charity. And mas lumalim yung understanding ko sa salitang pagtulong. Kasi ang pagtulong kasi, depende talaga sa tao yan at the end of the day. And nasa sayo if you wanna continue the help all throughout, like for education, for example, kung gusto mong ituloy, or you just, help them for a short time. But my advocacy as the founder of the AR Foundation, CEO, as the founder, as a founder of AR Foundation, is to really help these kids finish school until college. I want to sustain them as long as, I'm always here to help, but as long as they also fulfill the requirements that we're gonna give to them. Kasi the scholars and the foundation must work hand in hand to achieve that goal. And I want to be part of their success as well. I want to see them fly and also give back to other people. Yes, so sa lahat po na nandito ngayon nating blogger friends, I know you actually do this talaga whenever after interviews, but sana po ma-motivate kayo na giving out this event information online will help a lot of kids in the future. I want also to give you the credit for it. I want you to feel that dahil po sa inyo, mas marami tayong matutulungan because of the reach that you will give dito sa foundation and sa concert po na nagagawin natin in sa January 30 po. So maraming salamat for your time, and I'm just so excited about this project because it's really close to my heart and it's really personal for me. So maraming salamat po, and stay safe everyone. Merry Christmas.